Welcome to another episode of the Produce Department. I am your host, Eddie Dynamite. And man, I got a very, very special one for you tonight. There's a part of the low country that doesn't show up on postcards, where dreams get buried beneath gun smoke and cracked pavement, where survival ain't a slogan, it's a daily doctrine. And from that red clay and raw pain, a voice emerged. A voice that doesn't just rap, it bleeds, it sings, it remembers. Berkeley County bred him, the block raised him, the Knights mold him. His name, Swap, soldiers with ambition and power. He's not just a product of the streets, he's the pulse of them. He turned port ciphers into confessions, trap beats into therapy, and pain into poetry. Every bar carries the weight of someone who didn't make it. Every hook is a victory chant from the edge. From reels to real life, from small town silence to shaking Carolina soil. Tonight we peel back the layers, the trauma, the truth, the transformation. This ain't no industry story. This is Swap story. Straight from the mud, straight from the soil. Welcome to the show, my boy Swap.
Appreciate it. I love that. Love
What's,
that.
what's up, man? What's up, man? Talk to me. How you been, brother?
Man, I've been good, man. Taking everything half a day at a time.
Yes, sir.
Other
Yes,
than
sir.
that, staying to it, sticking to the plan. Ain't
Yeah.
getting thrown off, ain't trying to get thrown off.
Well,
You know
shit,
what I'm saying?
well, shit. Let's get right into it then. Shit. Hey, tell me. So, tell me exactly where you from, man. Tell me about your childhood and your upbringing, brother.
Shit. From a small little town, Alvin, South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Born and raised with Granny. Shit, it's five of us. I'm the oldest. Four boys, one little sister. Shit, upbringing, that shit really been like, we been in the country, so that shit really been nothing but open yards and shit, dirt roads. You know what I'm saying? You got your little gas station, like where we grew up at. The barber shop was right across the street, so you always had the old heads and you always had the older folks out there. Like game night shit like that. And then you got the gas station right there. My granny used to cook there. Everybody know her for cooking her burgers and all type of shit. So it's like playing ball and shit like that. So any other shit, you know what I'm saying? Same thing in every other place is getting in the shit, bumping your head, getting back up again, you know what I'm saying? Being young, dumb, free, you know what I'm saying? And growing up, really.
Right.
Then
Right.
leading by example for the most part. For real, for real.
Most definitely. So what is it like out there, man? I mean, yeah, what's the environment? Give us a view of exactly in Alvin. I mean, is it really country? I mean, is it hood? You have people out there trapping. I mean, what was really what was going
We
on
got
there?
all that, everything you said, we got all that going on.
Right,
We got
right,
all that going on. Then you got the younger people, you got the younger kids now where like, I don't say like kids, but shit, really like younger niggas than us. They like they all like turned up for real. You know what I'm
right,
saying? We all watched them since they was like babies. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now they the younger one carrying the torch and like they turned up. So it's like looking at them, we be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like these motherfuckers gonna get big as hell.
right,
Like and then they moving and they moving all together. They moving militant too. So it's
right.
like to see that from seeing that being us in the older cats, it's like, yeah, we did what we were supposed to do, good and bad. We led by example. You know what I'm saying? They all like stick together. They all know everything. So like, but on the regular day, like shit, when we was coming up, it was like summer lunch. So we got everybody that play basketball and football. So we be walking from each other's house 24/7,
Right,
coming home, playing right after we get done playing at the gym or some shit like that. We all walking to each other's house, playing game, fighting each other, being cool with each other every day, finding out we cousins and shit. So it's
right.
like fast forward to now, it's like RP to everybody that's going from that side. It's like we lost a lot of people. So it's like everybody like life be life for real. So
Of
it's like
course,
for the most part,
of course.
shit
Right.
just like every other place, but it's country. Food wise, you got what I'm saying. My granny, they be going in the field and getting certain vegetables and shit. So it's like we
Right.
be getting that country cooking. You know what I'm saying? Like collard greens, mustard greens, field peas. You know what I'm saying? Like shit straight out the ground type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Real
So it's
life. Right, right. So Swap, tell me what was your earliest musical memory, man? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I being out there in the country, we know, especially on that side of town, we got a lot of you probably influence a lot. They got the church, what I'm saying, we got a lot of Southern soul, what I'm saying, R&B, rap. I mean, what really was your first really connection with the music?
shit really like coming up with my grandma was more so like shit. She had us on the choir. So being on the choir just had me musically inclined because like we was on the Sunday, we was on the Sunday choir. So it was like we had to go to rehearsal sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So that's when I really started getting and tapping into the music scene. And then really like being musically inclined and knowing voice notes and altos and tenor because I was a tenor. It was me and my homeboy. Like we still click tight to this day. We laugh this day. Like we was the only two tenors. So it's like no, I fucking lying. Altos. We was the only two altos. I know he see this shit. He gonna be like, yeah, we was altos. But that's when I really started picking up on the music shit. So I had to been about like 6, 7 years old.
Mm, 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 mm. Word, word, word. So on the choir, I mean, were you lead choir? Did you have
I always wanted to leave, but we had some heavy hitters on the choir. Like
right,
my cousin Jaleesa, like she's known for like vocals high with it. So it's like I always wanted to lead it, but nah, I ain't never had leader. I was really more so in the cut. But I know when it comes times us to sing and we turned up, we'll sing some shit now.
right. So doing this, so did that inspire you? Did that help you when you started getting into to actually rap? When was your first time rap? What kind of artist kind of inspired you to get into your rap bag?
Shit, that shit fall back on my granny. Like they had back in the day. Well, they probably still got the radio station now. They had like 99.7. And it's like in the early morning, they used to have like old school. They used to have a little bit of Betty Wright. They have a little bit of Shaka. They have a little bit of they have all type of shit playing in the morning going to school. So I used to hear that, and then I used to be like, oh, but it was like really like the feel for the music, like the feel that it give you. I really didn't know what the fuck was going on, but it's just the feel. But I knew the words. But my granny used to be like, all right, if you know your books like you know your music, you be all right. So shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And it really just be like old school at first, and when I started like, really fucking with it, like I remember when 50 Cent Bulletproof, Get Rich or Die Trying, they had the CD, they had to get it in Walmart. My mama got me like the edited version. I was mad but then when they used to bleep it out, I used to fill in the curse words. So that's when I really started being like, shit, I know what they about to say before it. When I already know what they about to say, I already know the curse word they about to say. So then I really started like catching on to it. And then like, I used to get like my mom used to buy me like CDs, and then she used to listen to Andre 3000. So
Word.
Andre 3000 played a part in that. She used to listen to she used to listen to I always used to listen to all type of shit. But really,
Right.
my granny really had me like hearing that old school shit.
Right, exactly. Okay. I can dig that. I can dig it. So what age did you write your first song? You know what I'm saying? When you first started getting into that type of thing, or your first freestyle.
Crazy thing is, I tell this story to this day, so it's gonna
Hmm.
sound fluent as fuck. So it's like I was like had to been like 8 years old. My
Right.
cousin Brian, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know about B, but
Hmm.
they used to have like little Hot Boy CDs, the Juvenile, them boy. And I used to have 50 Cent, so I used to have the Massacre. I used to have all of his other tapes and shit too. So we had a computer, and then that's when Ja Rule and 50 had their little differences, and that's when Ja Rule came out with a song called Clapback.
Right.
So when he dropped that, that's when we had the instrumentals. We would go on instrumentals and download the instrumentals off LimeWire and then put it onto the computer. And then I
Mm.
wrote like the song. I wrote the beat. I wrote the song off the Ja Rule clapback, and I was like had to been like 8 years old. and like I burnt it on the CD because you had the CD burner, so we burnt it on the CD off of Windows, and I took it home because my mama had gave me like a reading had a CD player on it. So I used to play this shit, and I had like 3 songs. I remember it was like a 3-track tape because the CD used to have like 30 minutes or some shit like that to where you can only download a certain amount of songs on the shit, a certain past a certain time. So I had to been like 8 years old, and that was like a song called Clapback, and that was by Ja Rule. And I did that, and then I just always had a knit for it. And then like I remember Z93 James to have like the nine countdowns type shit, 106 and Paul. So I used to always just have been like glued to it when 9 o'clock come on and 6 o'clock when the 106 and Paul come on. And then I remember me and my cousins, we used to make little rap dance and shit. And I'm not knowing like we really we really doing this shit at a young age. How we kept doing it, like I know we would have been lit right now. We would have been famous right now, but we would have been done fucked it up, fucked the money up, got it back again times 10. But you know what I'm saying? It's all about timing. But I knew it was just something with music that would have get me like, you know what I'm saying? Where I know that I can do more things. Cause that's it's not just music what I'm trying to do.
Right, 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 right. So, so what did so do, at what point did you write the first song? When
I
when you
was eight. I was 8 years old.
so when you put this song together at 8 years old, did you continue to write songs after this, or did you or it was just a like a here and there, you know what I'm saying? Well, I wrote something, you know what I'm saying? You chill for a minute, you were trying to just you more hone building your craft, or did you continue at the time just write songs?
Nah, it was just something to do. But I did it so quick, and I understood it at a young age. So it was like, damn, like shit. I felt like a genius. So it was like, damn, it just stuck with me. And I never continued writing. I ain't never thought about it. I used to just little rap freestyle. Like if you go on YouTube right now, you would see me freestyling and little shit like that all through school. And then shit, I was just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm about to just go ahead and just shoot the shit, like do it for real.
Right, 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 right. Dope shit, dope shit, dope shit. So, so at this point, when was your first time? Did you have when was your first studio experience that you actually went into the lab and recorded the song, like actually put something down?
Shit, with you?
Ah,
I was at school and this was like if I'm to tell it, I gotta tell it exactly how I did it. Like I like to be a fly on the wall.
mm-hmm.
Like shit, I was just in my dorm one day and I just like, man, fuck it, man, I'm about to take this shit to the studio, man. And then my dog was like, shit, you need to got this one in Mount Scorn. Eddie, and I was like, shit, Mount Scorn. I'm like, shit, I'll go down there. And that's when I think me and my homeboys, I was like, I called you, like shit, I got a song. I remember the song called No Mercy. And I called you, came in there, you know what I'm saying?
I remember that. I remember the number.
And I remember the song word for word. That's the crazy part. I was looking for the song, but I was like, I can't find that motherfucker. I just couldn't find it.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the first time me literally going to the studio and you taught me like ins and outs, like stabs and like, cause I didn't really know I knew how I wanted to sound, but I didn't know how to really go in the studio and break it down. Cause it was like so long ago that I recorded myself when I recorded that Ja Rule shit. So it was like nobody really like paused it. I was doing everything myself, so I'm going to the studio like I know how it's gonna sound, but I didn't know like the stabs, the in and out. So when you telling me, I'm like, huh. And then I remember you was telling me about like the getting my shit published, and you sent me the email, and I was just like, shit, I got the song, and then like shit, we was turned to it, and I was just like, shit, I bet all right, cool. I just didn't get my feet wet though. You feel me? But it was just like I never forget. I can always tell it, and I can always back it up. So big actually, that was my first time in studio was with you.
Right, right, word, word. That's real dope shit. That's dope. And I remember that. I remember when you came in, man. You know what I'm saying? Your work
I
ethic
move
was
fast as
always
hell.
strong. Yeah, yeah, man. Your work ethic was strong though. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I recognize about you, man. And you always listen because you took that game. You know what I mean? Hey, that's why we up here tonight, man, chopping it up about your journey. You know what
I
I'm saying?
think I tried to do like 3 songs in like an hour, two
Yeah.
hours, and he was like, "Nah, you ain't gonna be." I'm like, "Nah, you
No,
know,
no.
nah." And I look, I was like, "Damn, you're right."
Yeah, we wanted to sound good, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I mean? Like I always tell them on this show, man, it's a community, man. You know, we always teaching. You heard what he just said. You ain't trying to rush no 2, 3 songs in no hour, man. You wanted to sound your best. You don't want to just rush. It's more about quality than more about quantity. You want to go home with 3, 4, 5 songs, but then you got 4, 5 of them sound like shit, and one of them is decent. You don't want to do that. You want to be focused on what you got going on. You know what I mean? Which is what I told him. You know what I mean? And which I told anybody that can tell you they can't chop it up with Eddie D. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it real with you. You know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't just in here trying to get your bread. You know what I mean? I'm trying to help you elevate because at the time, like I said, I'm also an artist myself. You know what I mean? So when I did
Mhm.
my thing, you know what I mean? I wanted somebody to be real with me when I was doing me. You know what I mean? So swap up. Let's get a little deeper, man. Walk me through your workflow, man. Your workflow. Do you sit and meditate on the beat first? Do the lyrics spark you? I mean, how do you work on your music, brother?
When it comes to my like, so it's like my creative process. When it comes to me doing something, it's like it can be the weirdest shit, bro. And I'll be like, and then if I'm hearing a beat, if I'm in the studio, I'm hearing a beat, then we running through some beats. I'm like, shit, need a scented candle, you know what I'm saying? You know the pressure, the little shots too. I'll take a one cool and I'll just chill. And then like 3 seconds, 4 seconds in the beat, I get the flow. And then I double back on the flow, then I just go. And th- and then I come up with a chorus real fast, and then I just go. Then I just get tunnel vision in the studio. It's like I don't. It's like I don't see nobody but the fucking engineer. I can have 50 people, which I don't never be the 50 people, but it probably just be my partner or if I meet my old lady or my daughter. Cause 9 times out of 10 the way I've been moving lately, it just be me and my old lady and my daughter. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? 'Cause me and my engineer, we got like a bond. So it's like
right, right,
it's just really about the flow. It's really about the energy. However the energy feel, however the beat come to me, then I just go. And then I just get in that biker boys tunnel vision where I don't see shit.
right, 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 right. Most definitely. So
Hmm.
when I listen to your music, man, it feels personal and raw. How do you balance that authenticity, man, with your lyricism?
That shit just I don't even know how I be coming. I just be thinking everybody that I done lost or I think about accomplishments that I probably put motherfuckers probably think I couldn't do. Or I just be come up doing the weird. I be probably gonna be playing the game. I probably can be driving. I probably can be drinking a bell, taking a shot or something at the bar. I could be watching the game or something. I'll come up with something, and then shit. Really, I just go. That really just be what it is. And then I just really be taking shit that I done went through, or taking something that I know somebody can relate to, and then I'll build off of that. That'd be the foundation. Then I'll just go off of that or what I went through that day, some shit like that.
Right, 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 right. So with you, like you say, you just basically go off your energy, how you feeling, just the vibe, basically.
Yeah, I can't. It can't go but too far if you doing it because you see somebody else doing it. It gotta
Right,
come from inside. You
right,
can't go but so far if you looking at somebody like, all right, you probably can do it too, but you doing it to sound and look like them. You ain't really doing it from within there, so it's already duplicated. So you already really just watering it down.
right, right, right. As you started building that sound later on, and like you said, being creative and building that sound, where and like at the beginning, like you said, you mentioned a few artists, man, that might have like that sparked you. But as you grew older, because I know also that you got, you got the singing, you got the more harmony, what I'm saying, with your music. Wasn't any artist that kind of sparked you and maybe put you in that direction, what I'm saying, or this was just something that you just already were building over time?
It's that vocal of being an alto, and then somebody that I listen to that really like, I'll be like, that's fine, or I'll be like, or somebody that can ain't really new. It can come from all. It can come from the '90s. It can come from the 2000s. It can come from the day. It can come from the '80s. It all just it really just I really don't be having no answer to that. It's just a
Right,
formula. I really just be a bunch of just shit,
right,
bro.
right, right,
We,
right,
we gotta come back in the studio. You gotta see how I lay it down. Cause some of my partners will be like, that shit sound crazy. But then the niggas that done been with me a couple of times in the studio, they'll be like, it sound fool right now. But when he done come back out there a couple of times getting that zone, then when you hear it, then you will be like, oh shit, now I see what the fuck he got going on now.
right, right,
And it
right.
sound crazy as fuck while I'm doing it. And then that's where the vibes be coming in at, cause motherfuckers be laughing, or you know what I'm saying, me and my niggas will crack a joke or something in the studio, then I catch a vibe off of that, or it just be I be pick it just wherever I just pick the energy up from.
So,
Really.
so what's your studio ritual, man? You know what I'm saying? What's the vibe when you go in? What's your ritual? What you do to get set up, to set up to do your thing?
I gotta listen to that Patti LaBelle. Patty gotta be on, and on the way to the stool, I gotta have some tequila. Gotta have some tequila. I ain't really a heavy drinker. I'm really more so of a sipper in the studio. I can't really like be going in the studio and like 3, 4 shots in. I'll probably drink on 2 shots. Pull me up 2 shots and I'll probably sip on that throughout the studio. So really that, and just not too many movement. You know what I'm saying? Like not too much shit going on in the studio. That's really it, really. And just in a good headspace. I gotta be in a good headspace. So I'll just be like, fuck it, I'll just come back.
Right, 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 right. That good head space, man, mean a lot, man, when you're in the studio. That's why I ask, because everybody got their own rituals when they setting up, getting, you know what I'm saying, getting right, to tell that story in the lab. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 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 okay. That's real talk. That's real talk. So let me ask you a question. So how do you feel like you represent your yourself in your music? You know what I'm saying? Give me that.
I feel like for the most part, I be finding myself like when I say life be lifing, I be finding myself like, all right, the more I dip into the life be lifing situation, I got more shit to put into my music. But if I sit and just think about the music all the time, sometimes I fuck around and be stuck. If that makes sense.
Right,
Like I really just be I damn like when I be going to the studio, I already know I'm going damn near that Thursday.
right.
So when I get in that motherfucker, it's mostly like shit, I'm ready to go.
Ready to go. So tell you, I'm gonna put this on. Tell me where your mindset was at this right here, man. I like this one. I know this is one from a few years ago. We're gonna take them on a little ride.
That's that shit too.
Ballin', I can get enough. Swapo and up, we gotta be neutral. Nigga, racks on me, okay. Racks on me, okay. Y'all niggas gon' drive on this way. Running this shit, nigga Hussein. Running this shit, nigga Hussein. Cut a nigga off, nigga, no brain. No, I can get enough and I can get enough. Swapo and up, we gotta be neutral. Nigga, racks on me, okay. Racks on me, okay. Y'all niggas gon'
That's
drown
my
on this
dog, Flyer
wave. Running
Girl.
this shit, nigga
That's
Hussein.
Flyer.
Running this shit, nigga
Throw the favorite
Hussein.
shit
Cut
too.
a nigga off, nigga, no brain. All white goods, nigga, you can't touch. Swapo about to fuck the game up. Bad little vibe on me, my mother. And I ran up from the plug and even broke it, bitch. Nigga, ain't no 10, you can see this shit. Cause I was born to shine and let the light show. She want me, I struck it down, nigga, lights off. My niggas really steppers and they cut through. Granny told me keep on praying. Shout out to my nigga, bro. Got a nigga on the woods, only when I'm in the hood. Let's not get misunderstood. I still bring a swisher, I still bring a swisher to the party. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Shut up, save, yeah. I ain't doing no saving. Back where roll it up, baby. I just wanna shine and let the light show you, yeah, yeah. I just wanna shine and let the light show you, yeah, yeah.
That's what I mean. Like that, man. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Where was your mind at, man, when you were putting together something like that, Swap, man? I mean, I that's what I mean. I had to show them really, everybody that come up here, you know what I'm saying, to the show, they ain't always, you know what I mean. This he explaining to you what's going on, but I really got to show you because he being humble, you know what I'm saying. The man got a catalog, of some heat, you know what I mean, and you know what I mean. So I got to give them a little taste and let them know what's happening. But take me from right there, man. I mean, right there already showing a different lyrical prowess, a different side of yourself, man. Talk to me tell me the story about putting together that right there.
That song right there came about shit. Me and one of my partners, Berlin, BJ, we was in the car and I think I played the beat and we was rolling the wood up. And then I really ain't been smoking backwoods. Like my dog had me on the woods. That's why I was like, shout out to my bro. I got a nigga on the woods. Only when I'm in the hood. I was smoking the woods and then we was in the car and that's when I just shit. I hit it and I just started going. I think I had a couple of dollars on me, so I was like, shit, like racks on me, and then I just been going, and I caught the flow, and then I started down jotting down, and then I took it in the crib, and I played with it for a minute, and I was like, all right, this one right here gonna be something. So I spent back on them, and I had it top to bottom. Went to the studio, and then I spent back on them again, and I played it, and then shit. It was the crazy thing is, it was like four different versions to that song. So I had that song. We was the hood had it jumping for at least a couple of festivals, at least about one festival. You know what I'm saying? In between. So
Right, right,
shit.
right, right. I was
We knew
going.
that song was gonna be hit. And
I
so
was
when I
going.
performed it,
Right.
at Atlantis one night,
Mm,
shit, everybody already knew it word for word, so it was already we was already turned up.
right, right,
Yeah, we
right.
was already turned up. So that song will always be a classic.
Did
Like
did you
my
what
dog
kind of
Flyer.
what kind of
His daughter call me out the blue and or he'll call me and tell me like shit. She be singing that shit word for word.
right, right, right. So
That
tell me.
should be love. That's what really be like turning me up for real, for real.
So what kind of tell me what type of reception did you get? I mean, did you push it on the radio? Did you try to what kind of promotion did you do for it?
Shit, I ain't had not one song on the radio. I ain't putting no song on the radio. That song I ain't really. I know people would tell me about the radio play, but it's more so like I'm moving at my own pace. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And far as like that, like we shot the video to it. Then when we shot the video, when we did that, actually we didn't even knew that was gonna be the video till that day.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying? I didn't even like was tripping on none of that. But the way we came up with it, it was just on point. And we went with it. And then shit, like when I dropped it and then we teased it for a little minute and the hood already knew the song. And then we just put the visual to it. And that shit went crazy local. You know what I'm saying? I never really even put no I ain't really put it in no other promotion in it besides just, running up on people like, hey, what's up, man? Play this or putting it on in the club and
Right.
other
Right.
people are already hearing it and then they telling me. But then when I got it like on platforms and I could been able to expand it out there for real to like the Charlotte audience, cause I ain't really get all the way out yet, but
Right.
like everybody was fucking with it. They still fuck with it. I dropped that shit like 4 years ago.
Most definitely. Most definitely. So tell me, let me check this one out. Tell me what's the deal with this one. We gonna run this one for him. Some more and check this out too. This poet, I was feeling this right here.
Once again, I'm locked in with TP. We finna make it. You know it's okay. You know it's okay. Okay. You know it's okay. You know it's okay. Okay. You know it's okay. You know it's okay. Okay. You know it's okay. You know it's okay. I see I'm rolling like a poet. I know you know this. These town show pains and portraits. Shout out my Swapo. They say everything came up off the floor. You know they light it like a rug. I got it up and now I'm never shine through. When the lights on, tell me how far. Can't make it with my eyes off and put it as wrong. The plan I was 21, determined to be sold. Had a crush on at the liquor store. Thank God he had a nine. See what comes, so niggas better get alert. She's really toxic, they triple cross and can't get put up on the shirt. Let's make it, tryna go legit. Nigga 14 next 2 we can't sit. I love no shit makes sense. Run the bitch my way, I'm going straight.
Nigga, what? Nigga, I was snapping. What is you talking about? I was snapping.
Talk to me about that. Talk to me about that, man. I see. I saw that. I saw a little more progression, a little more elevation, a little more extra, man, with the music side. A little more musical. Tell me about that. What was the process with that one?
Shit, that boy, that shit right there came from. I was just shit. I was just everything was gonna be okay. You know, shit. My dog TP, shout out to my dog TP out of Memphis out there. He doing major shit. He was turned up before. You know what I'm saying? Um, Shit, that there right there came. I was felt like on that beat right there, I had to like get in my bag, like get into like a couple of shit of what I've been through. Wanting to be something. I mentioned getting my diploma at 21. I was determined to be something. You know what I'm saying? And by leading by example, like if I can do it, I know motherfuckers can do it. You know what I'm saying? It can be, and it's part of the story. So it's like shit. I had a lot of like ups and downs of coming to school, but I did it to put that diploma in the house for my dudes, so my little brothers and little sisters can like follow suit. You know what I'm saying? Lead by example for my household. So it's like shit. With that, I was in my bag on that one. I
Right.
had to get on board some shit for real. And then my partners be like, you be damn all that singing shit. You be on that damn, you need to spit some shit. I'm like, all right, fuck it. That just got in that bag that day.
Right. So let's talk about what you put pumping all of this music in the streets. Let's get into the promo and your grind mentality. How do you balance the street grind with this new digital hustle that's going on?
Shit. You gotta be on that net. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be out the streets to be on that net. You know what I'm saying? You can sit up and come up with like a million ways to
And,
promote
and,
yourself.
and when I say street grind, what I'm saying, I mean also being able to balance both, because street grind, I don't mean out in the street, actually you trapping in the street. I mean you where you actually in spots, I'm saying, networking, what I mean? That's your
Okay.
your physical touch versus your digital touch is what I mean. You know what I'm saying?
Like my street rhyme, I'm trying to catch you now. I'm trying to catch you now. You know I blitz too. I'm trying to
Right,
catch you.
right. So basically what I'm saying is, how do you balance your time between you being out there doing shows, networking, doing shows physically, then versus you, like you said a minute ago, about your internet presence? You know what I'm saying? How do you balance both of them? Because you got to do a lot of work with both of those. You know what I'm saying? So how do you balance both of that? Being out there in the street, because you out here you shooting videos, just, what I mean, you're doing shows, you performing, you recording songs, and also you gotta promote that. And like you said, you on the net, you doing this. How do you balance both of those?
Like when I'm out there in the streets and I'm doing like my networking and stuff like that. Like, say for example, I know every spot you go to, they gotta have a DJ. Give you some game. Gotta have a DJ. Yeah, you can sip a DJ a couple of dollars, you know what I'm saying? Your shit can be a hit, your shit can be a miss. But you can't be scared to go up there. You gotta go up there and promote yourself. You gotta go up there and like show them like, hey, I'm willing to show you that I'm willing to see a reaction. I'm willing to see that. You know what I'm saying? You can't tuck your tail in the time like that because you don't know who in the you don't know who in there. You ain't gonna speak to everybody in there, but you can get on that. You can put something on speakers so you can control the traffic. See what I'm saying? And then motherfuckers, they hear something shit and they like it, they'll gravitate to it, or you gotta spin back to it again. You know what I'm saying? It's all about getting into something, and then it's like not being scared to a network and follow me this, follow me on that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta promote yourself really when when you running on the road or when you goddamn going out some places. And then on the net, how I be moving, it's just basically like just tapping in, seeing what's relevant, seeing what's trending, seeing what's like what's going on. You gotta be in tune to really what's going on. You just can't be late and lost in the sauce for real.
Right. So how you go about promoting on the net? Do you post on all your sites? Do you got somebody that you paying to post your stuff on different sites? How do you go about promoting yourself on the net?
I have my homeboy Quez really be running like we are really like cause he been with me since I started since day one. Like that'd be a motherfucker that'll tell me no a lot before anything when it comes to like doing shit like that. So it's like he'll like pitch me ideas and I'll pitch him shit and then we'll just put it together and cook it up. And then damn we'll push it like that. And then I just put that shit on. I just put that shit on and have my dog come through and take some fly ass pics. And then we niggas just do his thing. Cause I'm shit, like niggas really ain't be fucking with me. Like that's another thing. So it's like really just looking good when you doing this shit for real, for real. Shit, then motherfuckers gonna gravitate to it. I mean, for real. And then me being me, it's like shit. Putting that motherfucker on. Goddamn being at the right place at the right time, rubbing with the right shoulders, and then you also got to be able to back it up. You just can't be, but you can fuck around because you got some motherfuckers that ain't hitting on shit, but you know they fuck around, know somebody, and you can have some shit for real and goddamn fuck around, know somebody. It's all about goddamn believing in yourself.
So do you chase the numbers or you stay real and consistent?
I run like my homeboys be like, bro, you need to, but you be like, you need to speed up. But like I said from you, I just be running at my own pace. And every time I get an opportunity, I make the best of it. Every chance I get, because I believe.
Right. So you fully independent or you building a team?
I'm fully independent.
Okay.
I put everything all the way to the socks on this motherfucker. I
Mm-hmm.
just, goddamn, my dogs just they be supportive about it. And and that shit, they know my shit be damn fire. So it's like,
How do you feel like the SC scene or the Southern scene support your movement? You know what I'm saying? Outside of South Carolina or just the Southern movement, you get a lot of support from different states, different places.
yeah. And then on top of that, me going to school playing ball, I played a major part in that because I bumped into a lot of people, like been on a lot of couple scenes. You know what I'm saying? I done know the spots that be clicking at the right time, so I really be out there. Then I 9 times out of 10 I know somebody out there, and then shit, motherfuckers would be like, "Oh, you rapping for real?" I'm like, "Yeah." They be like, "Shit, let me hear it." Then I let them go ahead. They be like, "Oh shit, all right, nigga, you pretty straight." Or I play it and they don't even say shit, and then they'll be like, "That's you?" And I be like, "Yeah." Sometimes I go to my homeboy house. My homeboy had that bitch jumping, and then he'll put my shit on the shuffle, and then we'll just peep the scene and be like, "Yeah, we got one." You know what I'm saying, like that. So all my peoples be supportive of what I be got going on. But then I do got my homeboys and I be like, hey, this shit right here hard, this shit right here, that shit. And boy be like, nah, that shit mild. That shit ain't it. But all my shits to me be fire. Like all my shits be fire. And I be tapping on every element.
Right. We're gonna check this one out. I saw you just had this posted on your Instagram page, this hike. When you put this down?
I actually shot that by like 2 months ago. I've been in Miami One of my partners been out there shooting a video as well, and then we put it together, shit, and we ran a quick run and gun, got fresh, and then shit, we shot that bitch right there.
Right.
Just goddamn get my shit. Let's go quickly cut a nigga off. I take quickly cut a nigga off. Take yeah, quickly cut a nigga off. Take a hike, I got hitters to the left and I got shooters on the right. Hit B, he put the final spoon, he hit the stretch of dance. It's gonna go through couple hands before we get to shooter's hand. Back up in this bitch, I know you smell. Got a pharmacist and she come straight out of spell. Shh, keep it quiet, pop out, I start a ride. So paint you clean your eyes, running to the money, never fucking tired. Come on, he really come right now.
Carolina smooth.
No, I'm going in too, bro. No, I'm going in.
To accept this call, press 1 now.
Sir, I'm going in right now, bro.
Shit, proceed then, B.
Keep it going with the degree. BSG, my boy, I find my swap a big business. Nigga, how we walk, we talk, we should mimic. This shit went duplicated. These fuck niggas shouldn't hate it. I'm mad and I'm getting my roll on, get my roll on. Keep it jumping, get my roll on, get my roll on. Nigga, what you thought? I'm high and never cooling off. Let's keep it going, yeah. Yeah, this shit right here, crack, yeah. This shit right here, crack, okay.
I'm loving that. I'm fucking with that. So is that on that 24 hours to LA tape that you got?
That's as a single I had dropped. I dropped that. I just dropped the video to it. I
Right.
dropped that shit a couple of months ago.
Okay. Bet that. So I saw you had that 24 hours in LA project too, man. What was that? What was that all about? Tell me the breakdown about that.
Shout out to my dog Superman. I call him Skate Boy Ant, but shit. Me and Ant locked in. He did one of my projects. He did one of my tapes. He did one of my songs off my project. Shout out to DJ Holiday. Me and DJ Holiday got a project out too, and definitely need to go tap into that. Um and shit, he did my shit with me and DJ Holiday, and then we locked in, and like he be so busy, so it was like he didn't even have to fuck with me. It was just like shit. I just was like consistent and was telling him like, bro, like I'm really one of the ones. And then he was like, all right, come on through, man. I came through and I did like 4 songs in like 3 hours. So I said I was more polished. I was more like, and then he sensed it. And then I double backed on him. And then we just took off and just went, we were locked in. And then we just took like a break. And I was like, damn, what the fuck my dog at? And he was like, shit, I'm out in LA. So I'm like, all right. I gotta finish the project. Let's finish it. He was like, "Should I love to get you out here?" So I'm like, "Shit, fuck it." We put it together. Went out there, laid a couple tracks, flew right back. So I've been out there for like 24 hours for real. The time difference had me fucked up. It was a crazy experience, and there was like the studio was like a 80s type studio. Like the toilet, it's crazy. You had to pull the damn shit to flush it. That shit was wild, but um. that shit was crazy. And like when I dropped that, as soon as I dropped that shit, we was just locked in. Like we got a couple of shit that's about to drop.
Right.
And yeah, that shit locked in.
That's dope. I like that type of work ethic, man. So
Hmm.
swap stands for. I wanted to know this. You said swap stands for soldiers with ambition and power. So when did that identity click for you? And tell me why does it matter?
Coming from a military, you know what I'm saying, background. My mom was in the military, pops was in the military. It was just all, and then being a soldier, you know what I'm saying, it's always just like shit, man. Soldiers with ambition and power. How I came up with it, I was at school, college at demo, and damn on Shit, I was like, man, fuck class. I was like, man, I ain't about to go to class. And I was just was in the room all day just thinking it. I was like, shit, swap. Soldiers with Ambition and Power. I got that. BSG. Blue Strip Global. If you got no blue strips, you good. Fuck you wanna go. You see what I'm saying? So you put that together, you just get swap BSG. Now
Right.
that's the plan itself. Now when you water that motherfucker, you got music, clothes,
Hmm.
acting, you got shit. Any type of thing that, you know what I'm saying, restaurants, you know what I'm saying, it's a bunch of shit. But I know that like when I that's where it came from. And then I just was like, shit, I gotta come up with a rap name. So I just was like, shit, Swapo. So I
Right.
just went with that.
Right. 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 Dope shit. Dope shit. Dope
And I
shit.
drew it, and I got that motherfucker right here. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? So I was like, shit, I went with it. I went
Right.
with it.
I could dig it. I could dig it. So, so if you could speak to one person in your audience today, what would you want them to feel from your music, brother?
For the most part, like shit, like feeling it, feeling it. You can feel it in your soul, like I be giving like classes, like you get, like I said, like my shit from 2021 still be jumping. You know what I'm saying? Every time you listen to it, you hear like you just hear it for the first time. It's just a different vibe. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want you to get to. It just vibe. You know what I'm saying? You ain't always gonna be on no hardcore shit. It might be some chill shit. You put some shit on for your old lady. Put some shit on and get some money to it. You can put on some shit and turn the trap up. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming from all angles. That's what the compass for. You know what I'm saying? Like it's coming from all angles with this shit for real.
Right. Right. Who's your dream feature?
See, when I tell people this shit, they'll be like, "What the fuck?"
Mm-hmm.
But I really want to do some shit with Adele.
Ah, dope. Real dope. Real
I really
dope.
want to do some shit with Adele.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's gonna take some work to put in, but like, of course, you got the Future, Young Thug. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Those are legends, classics. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
But if I gotta create my own catalog, create my own like wave, do my own thing. If I want to get my own features, if I could get one feature, and it will be like, all right, we can call them. They ready to go. It would be Adele.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. So then, so like I said, Swab, I appreciate you, man, coming dropping up, chopping it up with me tonight, man. You know, because that you gave some real insight on some things, definitely about yourself that I definitely didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Especially about your parents with the military background and all that. That explains a lot. You know what I'm saying? So tell me what's coming next for you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what tell me about the new drops, new tours, new scenes you got going on. Tell me about that, brother.
Yeah, I got a project I'm about to drop on my birthday, September 18th. Get into that. I got a single that's about to drop on my dog Breezel. Uh, I got a couple of singles I'm about to throw out there. Couple visuals. Just dropped that 24 hours in LA. Shit, I really just got down. I'm gonna cut the fucking lights off in this motherfucker. But I really got down. Hold on, man. Dang.
Do your thing.
But yeah, where we been at now? You been talking about
You tell me about what your next up and coming.
yeah, about the drop. Shit, yeah, that just dropped that 24 hours in LA. About to shoot a visual. Me and Breeze about to shoot a visual for that. Not okay. That's
Hmm.
out right now. We got the teaser going right now. We waiting for him to drop it. Y'all need to spam his ass, tell his ass to go drop that motherfucker. But other than that, shit, I got a couple singles I'm about to drop. Other than that, working on a project. Probably put together like 13, 14 songs. That's really what's going on.
Most definitely, most definitely, most definitely. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope, man. Like I said, man, I appreciate you coming through, chopping it up with me tonight, man. And like I said, I know you're a busy man. And I appreciate you spending time with me, man, giving me a
No,
little
for
more
sure.
insight going
Always.
on. You know what I mean? And I definitely want you to come back on the show, man. Anytime, you're ready, you get a shot, you get a break, come chop it up with me and keep me updated on your progress, what you got shaking, you know what I mean?
For sure. You already know that. I appreciate you for having me, man. I appreciate I love what you're doing for real, man.
I
And I'm gonna
appreciate
come
that,
out
brother.
there too.
Yes, sir. Make sure you do that. And like I always do on this show, brother, I'm gonna give you the last word, brother.
Yeah, boy, you know what I'm saying? It's your boy Swapo checking in with my dog Eddie. Turn it up. Real genuine love, man. You know what I'm saying? You always gotta tap in. Show love to your folks. Should take you a long way. Take you where money can't take you. Open doors for you and know. Other than that,
Yes.
keep your head on swivel, man.
Aha. Yes, sir. You heard it. You heard it straight from his mouth, man. Keep your head on the swivel. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
Y'all keep up, man. Keep your eyes open for that new Swapo BSG, man. You got a lot of stuff coming up. You know what I mean? Under this video, I'm gonna leave all his links posted so you can go check out all his videos. You can check out his new music, his IG page, all that type of stuff. You can keep up with it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna start bringing in a lot more artists that's doing a lot more things, you know what I'm saying, on here, man. We gonna keep it rolling, you know what I mean? And I appreciate you, brother. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you. You know that for sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Salute. Hey, family, I appreciate y'all checking us out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace. We out.
Boy,